Welcome back, guys, to the FIFA 23 Hearts Career Mode. It is episode 80. However, it's not just any normal episode. This is the finale. Yes, this is the finale of the career mode. Why am I saying that? Yet, not only is it the end of season 4, but this is where our career comes to an end. So I did put up a poll on the channel the other day about me purchasing a PS5, and we had the option of doing a new FIFA 23 career mode with Hearts on the PS5. So I simply put it up for a vote. We had a poll, and the two options were either keep playing it on the Xbox One and move into Season 5, or we could start brand new. We could start fresh on the PS5 with a brand new Heart of Midlothian career mode, and that is what you guys wanted. So yeah, this is going to be the finale of the Hearts career mode, and it's a shame that Season 4, our last season, turned out to be our worst season. We were nothing short of terrible. Now, we did have a decent adventure in Europe. We got to the last 16 in the Europa Conference League. We beat Sevilla 4-1 in Spain, and I'll remember that. That was some win. We were one goal away from levelling the tie on aggregate. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. But overall, in the league, guys, we were abysmal. And there was actually one point, heading into December, I felt like we could go for the title. I really did. I felt like we were up there in the battle. But unfortunately, from about the start of January through to like March, we lost every game we played in the league. And you can't afford to do that. I think it was like 9 league defeats in a row. That pretty much put us from just outside the top 4 to pretty much on the bottom of the table. It did, I'm not going to lie. I think it was either bottom or 11th place. Results didn't really get any better. And yeah, we went into the split and we found ourselves dead last after losing another 3 games in a row. But since it was the end, since it was the finale, I thought there was no point me playing all the games and, you know, recording them and meaningless games at the end of the day. So I decided just to quickly play through them. I didn't record them. We ended up getting 4 wins, which was pretty good. Although, let's be real, it was against teams in the bottom 6, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend that we beat Celtic or we beat Rangers, because we haven't done that. You know, we just beat teams that were, that were as shit as us, essentially. But, you know, we got a couple of good wins there. Kept some clean sheets as well, which I was happy about. We had a 2-1 loss to St Mirren, but we beat Ross County, St Johnstone and Kilmarnock by 2-0. And a 2-1 win over Motherwell. But, I mean, if you look at it, at the start of the season, we just couldn't stop conceding goals. But, I mean, if you look lately, I mean, ever since look at the Hibs game, 2-0. And then we only conceded 1 against Sofia. So, and then we lost, 2-1 to Kelly, then 1-0 to St Johnstone, 2-1 to Ross County. I get it, they're losses, but they're narrow losses. If you remember earlier in the season, we were, like, losing games by, like, 3, 4, 5 goals. That was embarrassing, but thankfully, we seem to have, you know, got a little bit better defensively, but wasn't enough, guys. We'll look at league table, then we'll look at the players, and then we'll look at who won what, and that will pretty much end it here. Plus, we'll find out if the board sacked us. I imagine they might, because they won't be happy with this. Let's be honest, man. You know, they will think this is a disaster, and they're kind of right. You know, this is just not good enough. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, we'll look at the standings then. You can see in the second stage, we ended up finishing 9th. So we got up to 40 points, had slightly better goal differences than Ross County, which is good. Although, I don't agree with that. We had the worst goal difference in the league, but when they go into the championship group, they wipe away your goal difference. So technically, overall, over the campaign of the season, we had worse goal difference than Ross County. But because we have better goal difference than Ross County from the split period, it puts us above them. I don't agree with that. In my opinion, we should be finishing 10th here, but what does my opinion mean? Absolutely nothing. Rangers, as you can see there, they won the league, so big win for Rangers. In the end, Aberdeen pretty much kind of stayed close to the Old Firm, but Hibs dropped off big time. It looked like Hibs were going to compete with them at one stage, but that just did not happen. So, yeah, Rangers finally, they won a league title. As soon as Rangers win a league title, though, unfortunately, we end the series, so they won't get to lift or anything like that. In terms of the Scottish Cup, we'll look at the Scottish Cup next. Who did we get beaten? I can't even remember who beat us. I think I'm trying to forget, to be honest. I think it might have been Motherwell. I'm pretty sure, I think it was Motherwell that beat us. Rangers won the Scottish. So Rangers done the double. Wow, that's actually a very good season there for Rangers. They done the double. Yeah, Motherwell beat us in the round 1 replay. How could I forget? Quarterfinals, you seen it was Motherwell, Celtic, Kilmarnock, Rangers getting through. Rangers beating Celtic 3-2 in the semis. Kelly beat Motherwell 2-0. And then in the final at Hampden, it was Rangers 3, Kilmarnock 1. If we look at the Champions League, we'll see if there was any Scottish representation in the big competitions in Europe. So PSG finally became European champions. It took them long enough, but finally they got there in the end. Quarterfinals, no Scottish teams. Last 16, there was also no Scottish teams. So what about the group stage? How did we do in the group stages? Where are we? Celtic finished third, so they dropped into Europa League. Were Rangers in it? I don't think Rangers qualified. They didn't. So Rangers didn't qualify. We'll check what happened in the UEFA Europa League. I wonder if how far Celtic can go. Well, they didn't win it. And they didn't get to semis either, or the quarters. Rangers got beat by Hoffenheim 3-2 in aggregate, so not good for them. Again, I don't see Celtic here. Preliminary round. Celtic lost to Nice 3-2 in aggregate, so there you go. Holy shit, look at that. Rangers beat Man United. Oh, wait. I think Celtic got screwed. Remember that was that crazy. There was something happened, and it awarded all the away teams in that fixture 3-0 aggregate wins. For some reason, the fixtures didn't take place, so you can see every team got a 3-0 win there. So it helped Rangers advance to the next round, but it screwed Celtic, which was weird. If you remember, we got the same thing. Although our tie was still in the balance. Our tie was level, I believe, going into that. So we didn't need it, but we got it. Well, yeah, we'll see. Preliminary round. Yeah, look, we were 3-3 against Helsinki, and then it gave us the 3-0 win. So we didn't need that 3-0 win, but you know what? We got it. We took it. Then we moved into the round of 16. Hibernian lost to Feyenoord 3-2 in aggregate, and then obviously we lost 6-5 to Sevilla. We tried our best, guys. Honestly, we needed one more goal, but we couldn't get it, and I was gutted. But you know what? That happens, man. That happens. Let's look then at the squad. We're going to go through and have a look and see what the squad looked like, and yeah, basically just to see who done what this season. So Sander Clark. Let's have a look at his stats. Let's see what he done. 3 clean sheets in 33 appearances. Not great, is it? David kept 3 clean sheets in 17 appearances, and he had an assist. So, I don't know, either 6.95 overall. Sander Clark had a 6.35. Maybe I should have played David more, possibly. Cochrane had 4 clean sheets, 37 appearances, 17. He's a 6.73 rating. Kingsley ended the season injured. Kingsley and Cochrane both had a goal. Chiesa came in. I don't think Chiesa was that good. I was expecting more from him, but you know, he kept 5 clean sheets. I think that's the most clean sheets of anybody. So maybe you can look to say that when Chiesa started, we kept clean sheets. Suter came in. Again, he was okay, but I thought I did expect better. He was incredibly slow. He too slow, in my opinion, to be honest. Lewis Nielsen only played the 11 games. Didn't do that much for us in the end. Craig Halkett had 2 clean sheets. No goals, though, for Craig Halkett. This is the guy that scored a hat-trick in his first season, if you remember. Unfortunately, though, couldn't do anything this season. Toby Sibic, I thought was good. Only got a 6.5 rating overall, but anytime Toby Sibic played, I felt comfortable. I always felt like he could offer us something. Atkinson, 5 clean sheets, not bad. Joe Allen didn't even play a game this season. He played in a friendly match, but yeah, I mean, look at that. He's a 59 overall now. We Joe Allen, the Welsh shabby. Dylan Reid, we loaned it. Didn't do anything for us, but he's up to a 67 overall now, so that's pretty good for him. CM Bailey, 61 overall. Alan Campbell came in. Scottish Cup, he did great. Got that 8 rating. I was expecting more, though, for Campbell. I'm not going to lie. I thought Campbell would have done slightly better than he did, but again, it's over now. There's no point criticising him too much, but when I signed him, I expected him to take us to the next level. I thought he would complete our midfield, but I just didn't really feel like he performed that great, and to be honest, I think we did better with Benenjami in the middle of the park, but Benenjami, as you can see, did okay as well. Got George Grant, played 13 games, got 1 goal. Cammy Devlin, very, very low numbers for Cammy Devlin, considering that I think in Season 1 he was our top goal scorer. I think he got like 17 goals in Season 1. And then if you look at how many games he played this season, he played 46 games, yet, you know, he only got 1 goal, 4 goals. It's not a lot. Not a lot at all. Peter Haring got 2 goals. Connor Smith had 6 goals to his name. Played 29. I didn't even think he played that many games, but he did. Finlay Pollock only played the 1 game. which is probably my bad. He's 69 overall. He should have played more games than that. Balua, another player that came in, didn't really deliver. His average overall total tells you that's 6.31. Not good enough. Forrest did okay. Barry Mackay, when fit, did okay. 7.13 rate. 9 goals in 33 games. Gianelli, pretty much injured the entire season. And that could have cost us, guys. I'm not making excuses, but he was so crucial to us last season. He was banging in the goals left, right, and centre. So yeah, losing him was a hindrance. It was a bummer. It was something we did not need, and it did affect us, I think. But yeah, look at that. Just only to play 7 games, man, all season. A bit of a sickener. Luca Romero, what can we say about this kid? 14 goals, 15 assists. It's crazy. It's crazy how good he is. I'll be sad to lose him. I will be sad to lose Romero when we start a brand new career mode, but it has to be done, guys. Chun Song, he was great last season. I tell you what, though, this season, he just didn't deliver. 29 appearances and only got 8 goals, so, you know, that's not much more than, it's like a goal every 3.5 games, and that ain't great. It really ain't. Henderson did alright. Shankland, look at that, 36 appearances, and he got 17 goals, but if you factor in, most of Shankland's appearances were for the bench as well, so he had a much better season than Gun Song, in my opinion. I probably did do him a little bit dirty. I should have started him more, but don't worry, he will get his chance in the next save. Stephen Humphreys had 5 goals and 6 assists. Not bad, to be honest. Callum Patterson came in, didn't do that much. 6.31 rating. Not great, is it? He only played 7 games. So there you go, guys. That is the, I guess, squad review. We'll check our manager review. We'll have a look in our office, and we'll see what our big results were over the course of the save. So let's look at season 1. So what did we do in season 1? What did we get? We didn't do that. Scottish Cup round 1 replay. Cinch Prem second stage. Cinch Prem second stage. Doesn't tell you how high we finished. That's a bit annoying. UEFA Europa League playoff round, and yeah, so there you go. We didn't do that well. Manager of the Month award, 0. Manager of the Year award, no. Nubly was our biggest transfer signing. League position, that's what I want to see, 10th. So yeah, there we go. We finished 10th in season 1. So I guess we did better this season than we did in season 1, but honestly, I'm not considering that. Look at that, 112 goals we conceded, man. That's abysmal. We only won 7 games in the opening season. Really, really poor. Second season, we signed Chugun Song for 3 million. We got 8th in the league. Yeah, we got 13 wins. Look at that. Things are beginning to improve. We conceded a hell of a lot less goals, and we brought our goal difference right down. So, yeah, no, it was a much better second season for us. Again, though, Scottish Cup, round 1 replay, simply not good enough. Then we move on to season 3. We got 980,000 for Kieran Mortasoglu. We didn't bring in any players in season 3. And we won 12 games of a possible 43. Again, didn't concede as many goals as season 1, but we still ended with a negative goal difference. But we did get 6th in the league, so, I mean, there were signs there that we were improving. Again, we didn't make any progress in the Scottish Cup, round 1 replay. We always seem to lose in round 1 replays. That's 3 seasons in a row. 4, because we lost this season. So that's all 4 seasons we drew at the round 1 Scottish Cup game, and then we lost the replay. So that's just not good enough, is it? And then we move on to the final season. And as you can see, UEFA Conference League, we got to the round 16. That was brilliant. Again, Scottish Cup, round 1 replay. We brought in Suter for 5 million. League position, since we finished 12th, even though I'm pretty sure we were 9th, if you count the after the second stage. But I guess maybe that's not updated yet. But again, I don't understand why that is. But we got 16 wins, which I believe was the most over all seasons, but again, you have to consider that we played the most games. I think we played more games, did we? Maybe did we? How many games did we play in season 1? Yeah, we only played 46, so we played more games in the last season, so that's probably why. But if we look at our career overall, biggest win, I mean, what was that about Livingston? Our biggest win was a 5-1 win against Livy, but our biggest defeat was also a 6-0 loss against Livy. So Livy were the good team to play against and a bad team. Transfer record fee was 500 million. Total earnings was 5.2 million. Overall, our record for Hearts was 48 games won, 53 games drawn, and 81 games lost. We scored 315 goals, and we conceded 398 goals. So that is it, guys. That is it. disappointing end to the series. What I will do now is I will just simply sim to the end here, and we'll see if we get sacked or not, because the board did say they were going to give us another performance review, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did get sacked. We probably deserve to get sacked, let's be honest. There's only so many years the board can constantly put up with, these bottom half table finishes and lack of success in the cups and stuff like that. So yeah, if I was the board, I would have sacked me as well. So who knows? Maybe we will get sacked and it'll be like a fitting end, because then we'll be moving on. We'll have no choice to move on to the brand new FIFA 23 career mode on the next gen. But yeah, when we do get to the next gen, when we do start this next save, I am going to be looking for daily uploads, so I'm excited about that. And I don't know how many seasons we're going to go, but I want to go as many as I possibly can. But just to confirm, there is our results for this season. I don't want to see them again. Stop showing me them. Let's see. So they kept us. Okay, it doesn't matter, since we are leaving. We are going to do the brand new career mode, guys. A new save on the channel. Looking forward to it. But I am surprised that the board decided to keep us, because again, I thought it was another poor season. But no, I guess I'm a bit surprised if FIFA's not a little bit more strict. I don't believe in real life Hearts would accept that. I really don't. I think maybe they let you away with one bad season, but I mean 4 bad seasons in a row. I just don't see you getting away with that. I mean, you could maybe argue the European run has done something to it, but nah, I don't buy that whatsoever. I think we've been very fortunate that the board have decided to not fire us on this occasion. Anyway, guys, let's go there. That's the end. That's an end of an era. It's an end of an era. That is it, guys. We come to the end here of the FIFA 23 Hearts career mode. But like I said, this is just the end on the old gen. We're moving on to the new gen, and we start all over again, guys. And I, for one, cannot wait. I've played some friendly games. I've been doing some co-op career mode on my co-op channel that I've got with my brother. You can check that out at Fog Football. And I'm not going to say that I'm doing great. I'm not going to say I'm blowing teams away, but I would say from a defensive standpoint, I am certainly a lot better on the next gen. I don't know what it is, but I'm definitely defending better on the next gen. So who knows? I mean, I do find it hard to break teams down, but again, I haven't played that many games, maybe like 8 games in total. So, but going into this new career mode, I'm confident, guys. I am confident, and obviously getting Craig Gordon back captain. I want to do it for Craig Gordon. That's giving me extra motivation, so I'll be looking to lift him something. I don't know. Even if I have to go and make a trophy out of tinfoil, I will find something that's nice, shiny, and silver for Craig Gordon to lift above his head. Anyway, guys, that's it. If you can leave a like, leave a comment. If you can subscribe, I would appreciate it greatly. I will be back with a brand new FIFA 23 Hearts career mode on the next gen. I said I guaranteed I would win something this year on FIFA 23, and that promise is still going to be kept, because we're not moving games. We're sticking with FIFA 23. It's just an upgrade to the next gen, and I promise you guys right here, right now, I will win a trophy. I don't care how many seasons I have to play. Like I said, it's going to be daily uploads, so we can probably get through like 10 seasons before the next FIFA comes out, and I plan on winning not just one. I plan on winning multiple trophies. Join me on the journey, and I will prove you guys that I am capable. Anyway, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.